been a long time.
It's
been 1 week or more.
It's been so long, oh my god.
It's episode 41 of the Generally Speaking podcast here.
Oh yeah. Did you say 21 or 41? What?
It's just like an illusion. You just gotta keep listening and
All
you
right.
gotta make a choice. No, he clearly says 21. No, if you listen again, it's 41.
Yeah, sorry, there's a cow outside my window.
Want me to
But
shoot
yeah,
it?
what he said. Yeah, please. Oh, it died. Welcome to the 41st episode, as WOLseeker stated.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! I'm your host, GeneralArse, and joined as always by WOLseeker for this new installment of the Generally Speaking podcast. It's the 16th of November as we're recording this, and
Yeah.
we got some sad news for you guys. But the sun has exploded, unfortunately. Just this second, the sun exploded. We are. This podcast might not even release. We're gonna die before it releases because there's a.
Oh, here it comes.
Well, nothing happened. Oh, we're fine. Yeah, check that out, scientists. Nothing happens if the sun explodes, idiots. God, you guys were so scared. Scientists. Losers, do the loser dance.
Yeah. Put an L on your forehead and start doing the little dance.
What have you been up to, man? What up? What's the news?
Let me quickly consult my calendar.
You went home for the weekend. You went to your humble abode.
I did go home.
And what happened?
Nothing.
Nothing. You said you said you felt an earthquake. I did not. I don't know.
It was reported in the news, so you know.
Yeah.
Not my problem.
There's like a
consult the news. Sure.
There's a 5.2 like scale on like Richter scale like earthquake that happened. A different volcano this time. Hopefully not another eruption in like 2 years or like in 1 year. That'd be insane.
But would be pretty epic.
But it would be pretty epic. Oh hell yeah! Let's give it up for Icelandic tourism and all the money that the government will be getting.
Get from this. Hell
Yeah.
We're gonna be rich.
We're just like on purpose, just like blowing up a fucking volcano.
Where am my money?
The doorbell was ringing. I don't think that's for me though. I didn't order food. I didn't do nothing. I'm going to ignore it. Hopefully nothing bad happens.
Estranged, long lost twin brother.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, oh, guess he's not here. I guess he doesn't live here.
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Bounces away. Because he's made out of jello.
That's what jello sounds like, man.
Just a couple of minutes ago, I went to go get my laundry because I have my laundry done, done just like 10 minutes ago or something. And I went to go grab it, and I had to walk past the living room, and my flatmate and his like friend were sitting in the living room watching some action movie on TV. Yeah. And nothing to it, but as I was leaving, as I was like closing the door, I could hear both of them like grunting. They were going like, I was like, what's happening in there? Like the second I left, they started grunting for some reason, and I was like wondering like, I wonder what they were grunting about. They were watching an action movie, and I could like get a glimpse of it as I was leaving, and it was like a woman and a guy fighting, and I thought maybe the age-old funny moment happened in the movie where woman kick guy in balls and they started like grunting, and every time there's a scene like that in movies, men will go like, because they're like it's like they can feel it,
Yeah.
You know when you go watch John Wick in theaters and John Wick or some bad guy gets kicked in the nuts and the entire theater goes ooh, you know. So like that's what I was thinking maybe happened.
Yeah, that's what you were thinking, but
that's my
you're
theory.
Wrong.
I'm wrong.
This is what actually happened.
Yeah.
You see, my neurotoxic gas got released right on time. And they're fucking dying.
Oh yeah, I didn't look at them when I came back in. They might just be dead on the floor.
My motor functions. They're failing.
Yeah, that happened. Fucking, I don't know, man. I think that's so funny how like men, when they watch a movie and that happens, there's something clicks in their brain where they have to, like, every man in a 5-mile radius, when someone gets kicked in the nuts, every man just goes, oh, I felt that. Oh, that hurt my nuts. But it's like it did not. Calm down.
Excuse me.
But like, you know, I don't know. It's weird. Our pain receptors going off. Bling, 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 bling. You hurt yourself.
Stop the tapes.
Stop the tapes.
Yeah, this is very interesting. Yeah. Kicking in the nuts.
Did anything else happen? Was there any other earthquakes, or was it just the one that you felt?
It was just the one.
I thought I felt an earthquake like last night, right before I was about to go to bed at like 1 a.m. But I think it may have just been like my mind playing tricks on me, because like while the earthquakes were happening at the start of this year, like the ones for Fagradalsfjall, like there was a lot of earthquakes happening like all the time, and every time I would, like, I guess, like, shake myself or something. Yourself? Yeah, every time I would shit myself, like, my brain would, like, tell me just, like, holy shit, that was an earthquake. And I was never sure. I would always check the news, like, was that an earthquake?
And the news were like, no, you stupid idiot. It wasn't. Go back to sleep.
Yeah, dumbass. Yeah. Gosh.
Imagine if the news were like that, you know. They just talk to you, just straight up.
Yeah, straight up. In the future, every TV is gonna have like a, you know, that Kinect that Xbox had, like a webcam thing on every TV. Mm-hmm. And so when you're watching the TV, there's a newscaster assigned to your TV who will talk to you and your family, and he'll just be like, "Hey guys, what's up? So the news for today is that you guys are fucking stupid. You guys are dumb.
You fucking left out the trash.
You gotta like call the news place and be like, hello.
I'm gonna be serving you the weather today.
Hello. This guy's a fucking asshole. Can you get him out of here? Michael.
Hold on, let me bring your neighbor's news anchor in. Come on, Jeffrey, come on in. Fucking look at what these idiots did today.
Oh, what a bunch of losers. Losers.
I can see you're the camera feed. You haven't cleaned up your fucking living room, you fucking pigs.
Guys, why are you being so fucking mean to us? Oh, hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, it looks like no one cares. Nobody cares.
We literally don't care. We get paid to insult you fucking idiots.
That would be great. That would be wonderful news.
The future is bright.
The future is bright. But not for Kyle Rittenhouse, because he's hopefully going to jail. Did you see the video of him that like sparked over the weekend where he was like crying and it looked so fake? He looked like a fucking alien that was like trying to figure out what crying was like for humans. And it was just like, what the fuck? What is this? I hope that guy fucking gets locked up and rots in jail for the rest of his life. What a disgusting human being.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to like get out of it. He's like, video games did this to me.
No, that's not gonna fly here.
They're just gonna, knowing America, they're probably gonna slap him on the wrist and say, "Bad, don't do that again, okay? All right, back in the wild too with you."
Yeah, let him loose in the forest,
man. The Hunger Games should be real, and everyone who's like ever done something wrong like that should be fucking forced to play along. Welcome to the 5th annual
you and me. Let's do it. Let's
Hunger Games. Yeah, man. I dibs
you
to
and
look.
Me. Let's start.
I dibs to
if
look
I kill
like
you, I win. Okay.
I dibs to be the Philip Seymour Hoffman character. The dibs, that's me.
Okay. Go ahead.
Like every time I talk about Philip Seymour Hoffman, I forget that he's in that movie. He's in the first one. And I think like when they were making the second one, he unfortunately passed away.
Yeah. He did.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-doop-doop. Wait, am I lying?
You lying?
Oh yeah, he was in the second movie. The Mockingjay movie. He was in the second movie. There we go. I'm not seen. The only Hunger Games movie I've seen is the first one. Mm-hmm. And I read the first book. It was for school.
Same here.
Yeah, dude. High five, bro. Ow, fuck, dude. Asshole.
I got hook for hands, man. What can I say?
Oh, this weekend I went to a friend's house. I have two stories to tell about this. I went to a friend's house to like see a movie because we were gonna have a movie night at my place. And here's the first story, I guess. So we were wondering like when we were gonna have another movie night, and I was like, you know what? I'll have a movie night at my place. And our friend, a good friend, Danny Boy, he was gonna pick a movie, and so we were just like asking him to pick a movie while I was like trying to figure something out with my flatmates because the living room was a mess. And the kitchen as well. So I was just like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna like ask them to clean this up before before I host a movie night over here. And so I sent my flatmate a Facebook message asking him like, hey, is it okay with you if I have a movie night this weekend? And he was like, yeah, sure, bro, but I'm not home, so you're gonna have to ask my friend who like lives with us now, like if he can clean up for both of them or for us. And so I was like, okay, and I barely know his friend, so I didn't know like I was kind of like nervous because I thought maybe he would just like tell me off or something. But I went up to him and he was all cool about it. He was like, yeah, sure, I'll clean up tonight. He didn't. But the next day, the day that we were gonna have the movie night, he just like magically did it. Like while I like went into the living room, I noticed it was still a mess, and I didn't think he was home. I didn't see him anywhere, so I was just like, what the hell? He just like didn't clean up last night, and it seems he's not cleaning up now. And then Danny Boy, my friend, sends like, hey, I can have the movie night at my place, by the way. Like if you guys want, I have a bigger TV. And I was just like, oh, do I have a bigger TV? And so like I was like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, we can do that. And so like I get my snacks and I like get ready to go, and I leave my room and I noticed that suddenly the living room was clean, and I was like, ah, shit. Like he cleaned everything. He even cleaned the kitchen. Like I didn't ask him to do that. I just told him to clean the living room. And I was just like, oh, dude, thank you so much for like cleaning, but I'm actually going to my friend's house. And I felt really bad because I thought maybe he thought I was lying to him about this. Like, oh, he's not having a movie night. He just wanted me to clean. But I mean, it's not like that's a bad thing. If it's okay for it, it's good to clean. And so I went over to my friend's house and we watched the movie Punch Drunk Love, starring Adam Sandler, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. No, my mom did not make that movie.
But I said it with such confidence. Can it not be real, please?
Okay, this time, yeah, sure, yeah. But that movie was so fucking good. Holy shit, I loved it. I really like Paul Thomas Anderson movies, and Like, I just recently rewatched Magnolia for school, which is one of my favorite movies he's made. And this movie, I'd heard good things about it, but I hadn't like seen it. So I went to my friend's house, and like I said, and then we watched it, and it was just, it was so good, solid film.
You kissed the TV screen.
Yeah, such a good. I started kissing Adam Sandler. He was such a good actor in that as well. He's like Paul Thomas Anderson knows how to grab actors that are, very by the nuts, and say, "Hey, you're gonna act good this time." And like in Magnolia,
no funny business.
In Magnolia, Tom Cruise is acting, and he's so good in that movie. He's such a good character. But like usually, you just see him in like action films and stuff like that. So I thought that was a really cool like little change for him. I mean, before he was in that movie, though, I'm pretty sure he was in what's it called? Wasn't he in a movie with? Hold on. I'm trying to find the director. Stanley Kubrick? Wasn't he in Stanley Kubrick's film, like last film that he made? Eyes Wide Shut? Hold on. Let me see. Yeah.
What did you just say? Ass shut shit?
No, Tom Cruise is in Eyes Wide Shut. That's another movie that's not like an action movie. I haven't seen it. I just know that it's not an action movie, and Tom Cruise is in there. So like, I have to watch that and see what his
action movie.
I thought like there were guns in there and everything in there. But like,
what the hell, man? What a ripoff!
Nowadays, Tom Cruise is always like the action guy in like Mission Impossible and the Mummy movie and like shit like that. But when he's
the
actually
Mummy movie,
the mom
daycare.
But when he's put in these like drama roles and stuff like that, he's so good. He's such a great actor. He's got range. Like, people just don't realize it. He has to be hired into more the versatile roles, and that's where I come in. I'm gonna hire Tom Cruise.
That's where I come in. No, this is where I come in. I'm gonna hire him as the janitor for my short film. A late night, a school cleanup.
That's a long ass name. You sure you don't want to just call it Mop?
Well, that's fucking stupid. That doesn't say anything. He's not gonna be mopping in the short film. He's gonna be sweeping.
Well, that's stupid. You're fired.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take my severance check.
But yeah, we watched that movie, but that's not all. That's not the only movie we watched.
Wait, you watched two? No.
We did not finish the second one. He had this movie. He went to I don't remember, it was like the library or just like a dollar store or whatever, like Nitjamarkaðurinn. I think that might be where he got it. What is that in? Is that not just like the dollar store in English? Like, what would that be?
I don't know.
Like a place where people can like sell random shit they have around their house that they don't need anymore or whatever. And it was L. Ron Hubbard's Scientology, a brief explanation or whatever it's called. And it was just awful. It's just propaganda for like how great the Scientology church is and all of that. And it was so bad. Nothing made sense. They have like this circle. There's first in the circle it's create. Then there's
procreate. That's the outer circle.
No.
And then the third circle. It's not
like that. It's just like a regular.
To procreate the software.
No,
you can get it on the iPad.
Just a random like circle of like endless like a loop basically. And the first one is create. Then there's create. Then there's create, counter create. Then there was like. Create and destroy, and then there was just nothingness, and then create comes back, and it was just like, what? Huh? What is this? And he was like the narrator was trying to explain it, and it didn't make any sense. And there was like a girl standing with like this acorn in her hand or whatever, and she looked so confused, and she probably did not know that she was being used for like a propaganda film. She's just like standing there.
She was hearing the narrator at the same time you guys were listening.
Yeah, she was like, what is happening? What's going on? No camera.
Create, destroy, then create, and then,
she turns evil and starts killing everyone. Destroy, create and destroy.
Yeah.
and then and then they had like this thing called hold on. Hold on. I gotta find this. I gotta find it.
Toilet, and then you do it. They have this thing called eating. It is a fairly new concept. You consume an item that is edible. That is also something we created. And then you absorb its energy and nutrients.
Yeah. Where
in turn will give you strength.
Where is this? I can't find it, but there was this thing where they had like these three small words. It was like be something something, like these three words together, and while they were talking about the B part of this, like while they were explaining this sentence, they were saying like that B is like marks beingness. It's like when you are something, when you're doing something and stuff like that. And every time they said beingness, or like the narrator said it sounded like penis, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" This guy, they have to know. There's no way they don't know what they're saying. And we came right back to Tom Cruise, by the way, because he is also in the Church of Scientology. He's not mentioned in the fucking
he saw this film and was like, yeah, I get it yes.
I get it now. Yes,
sign me up.
This makes so much sense. It makes zero sense.
Okay, it's me, Tom Cruise, and I've got my beingness. I've got my penis.
The truth is that L. Ron Hubbard was a black man. His real name is L. Ron Hoyabembe.
And with my beingness, I can like create things in the inner circle, and around that circle, I got to create, destroy, and create, and that's like me using my penis.
My penis. It was so bad. It like just awful movie. It was boring as shit. All of the like graphics looked like presets in like Premiere Pro or some shit. Like, oh, you can put the text in here. Wow, interesting. I'm just gonna do that. it was just like preset graphics basically. And it was so boring to look at. Most of the footage was also just like probably stock footage that they just bought and threw it in. So very bad movie. Would not recommend. We didn't, like I said, we didn't watch the whole thing. We just like sort of glossed through it. We would like stop at parts and just laugh at like how stupid it was. Yeah. Oh, in the Punch Drunk Love thing, my friend had the movie on Blu-ray, and one of the special features, like bonus features you could watch, was like a commercial that they made for Philip Seymour Hoffman's character in that movie. He's like this mattress salesman. And this wasn't actually used in the movie, but they did like record like a commercial apparently, where he's like on top of a bus playing the guitar, and then next to him there's a smaller car with like mattresses on it, and he like is playing the guitar, finishes the song, and is supposed to like jump on top of the mattresses on the small car, but he like bounces off and falls onto the ground, and it's really like high up basically, and like a bunch of actors come rushing up to him like, oh my god, are you okay? Are you all right? And he's like, yeah, and like the guitar's broken and shit, and it's just like awful. I don't know if like that was meant to happen. I'd like to think it was. I'd like to think that Philip knew that this was gonna happen and he did it, because there's no way that the producer would allow this. The producer would have been like, oh no, we're putting a mattress under him. We're not gonna have him fall onto concrete and like potentially break his face.
That's how he died. He broke his face.
Yeah, that's how he died. He fell off the mattresses, and like Philip Seymour Hoffman has died at age 37 because he fell off a fucking mattress.
The fucking Adam Sandler's fault, man.
It's all his fucking fault. Fuck. Adam Sandler was so good. Like, I recommend everyone go check out that movie. It's this drama film that, like, at times feels like it doesn't make any sense, but like when you really just like look into the characters and all that stuff, you realize what it's all about. Adam Sandler is like this really social anxiety ridden individual who barely goes out. He just likes to be alone. He likes to work, and the movie starts with him like talking on the phone about something, and he seems to be just like a businessman, basically.
Yeah.
And then he like stands up, goes outside, like walks up to the road, and the road is just like empty, no cars, nothing, and he's just like, ooh, like breathing like fresh air, and then suddenly car crash, boom, just like right in front of him, and a taxi drives up and drops off a small piano in front of him, and then drives off, and then he's just like standing there in front of a piano, and I was like, after watching the whole film, and like after this. After the whole movie was ended, like this car crash was never explained. So I was like, what the fuck? What was the point of the car crash? Like the taxi was like, was just to drop the piano off, and the piano was used throughout the movie to like, I guess, sort of. It was supposed to
be played.
Be played. Like it's Adam Sandler's love, basically. That's the piano. That's what it symbolizes. That's the word I was looking for. But this car crash is never explained, and this happens in like the first 5 minutes of the movie, and I was like, what the fuck? And I Googled it, and a lot of people like to think that it's because like this social anxiety, like this guy who's like scared of like everything, this was basically just his wake-up call into reality. That's what that was supposed to symbolize, the car crash. Like bam, reality just strike him, like fucking car like flips over on the road. And I was just like, holy shit. And then like somebody else on this Reddit post I found, Reddit, and
oh yeah.
Yeah, and this guy was just saying that Paul Thomas Anderson in an interview said that the car crash was simply put in because somebody complained about his movies always taking too long to start. Like they were always just slow and nothing happening. So it was just like car crash at the start, whatever. So I thought that was really interesting, and I really love that he put that in because I think it fits in the movie. It doesn't it made me, of course, think about what the fuck was going on, but I think Paul Thomas Anderson always makes this stuff sort of fit in a way that it's okay. It didn't ruin, it didn't take me out of the film and go like, what the fuck, it doesn't make any sense.
What the fuck? Why'd they make this? Why would they make this?
However, spoiler alert for Magnolia, in that movie there's a scene where it starts raining frogs, and that's just like a reference to like a Bible verse. And when we were watching it in school, like I love that movie, and a lot of my friends love that movie who were watching it.
Yeah.
But like a lot of my friends were saying like that rain scene in the movie like ruined it for them. They were like, oh, that rain scene didn't make any sense. Fuck the Bible. That movie sucks.
Yeah, Bible sucks. It made this movie worse.
I thought it was great. I think that scene is like the best scene in the entire fucking movie, because it's like it shows all of there's so many characters in that movie, and it just like shows all of them like reacting to this frog rain and connecting together, and like and getting what they need basically, and it's so good. They need frogs.
Yeah. Everyone, we don't have to starve anymore. We're eating frogs.
We got frog legs for dinner.
Frog legs, frog meat, frog eyes, frog teeth, frog skin, frog soup,
frog dick. You said that. Why'd you say that?
Frog fries, frog burgers, frog shrimp.
I've never
frog
tasted.
Stew.
I've never had frog. Frogs don't exist in Iceland, so like I've never had the.
How do you know that? Huh?
Well, I mean, you can buy, I guess, like frogs in stores as like pets. I think
you can get them at the frog store.
I think it's fucked up to eat frogs them though, because they don't exist in the nature. You can't find a frog in like a pond.
But you can just
Iceland.
go to the frog store, man. What is the problem?
Go to the frog store, dump them in a pond, whatever. Now you got a frog pond. They will die.
When winter rolls around, they're gonna be just wait. They die.
Yeah, they will absolutely die from the winter. And it's been snowing more and more. It's like it's getting to that time. It's the most wonderful time of the year, you know, and all that shit. And those frogs are not going to be very merry if they go outside.
Yeah, they're going to be fucking fried up. Because I'm going to make frog fries out of them.
What the fuck? I want to try frog leg at some point.
Eat up, kids. Eat up, kids.
Frog, I don't know. Frog doesn't sound like it would taste good, but everyone who says they've tasted frog says like, "Oh, it tastes like chicken," and it's like, well, "What? But it's a frog! Like, what the hell?
Why are you lying to me? Just say, "Oh, it tastes like frog, man."
Yeah, what the hell, bro?
Don't lie to me and be like, oh, it tastes like chicken. It's not chicken. It's a fucking frog.
It's not fucking... it's not chicken.
It's not.
That burp tasted like noodles. Brought to you by noodles. Brought to you by...
Frogs, man.
Brought to you by ramen noodles. Ramen noodles. Whew.
Let me guess. The packaging has like nude men on it.
Yeah. How'd you know?
I eat it too. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. When you're at your apartment, do you cook food for yourself, or do you just go out and like buy like, I guess, sandwiches or some shit like that, or fast food? Both. I do both. I do a little bit of both. I've been having noodles. Today I'm gonna have soup. But like, yeah, I do because I need to cook food more often, because like I do it too often that I just go, I'm gonna order pizza, and I order Domino's, and I just don't have money for that, and it's also just very unhealthy. So I gotta like, but it's like dangerous to move from a farm where you can't do that. You can't order pizza to a farm because it's like in the middle of nowhere, and like there's no service that drives that far. So you just have to like actually cook food when you live out on a farm. But then you move to the city and there's like fucking fast food everywhere, and you can order most of it to your house, or I can just walk really easily to KFC or whatever, and or Subway.
Oh yeah, brother.
And I just keep doing that, and it's way too expensive. It's way too unhealthy, and I'm just like, I don't know. It just.
What do you mean you don't know? You just laid out the problem.
Yeah, there's the problem, but like, why? Why do I do this? Is it like, I guess I'm lazy? I guess that's it. And I also just like another thing is that I'm not.
Let me tell you,
I'm not a very good chef. that could also be it.
No, it's not that either.
It's not.
All you need is to make 4 burgers. Okay, 4 burgers.
Yeah.
One day, okay? And then you store the 3 burgers in the fridge, and then you eat one right now. Just eat it. Eat that burger. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you looking at it. Eat it.
Yeah.
Eat the burger.
Yeah.
You eat that, and then the next day you eat the second burger in the fridge.
It's gonna be gross. It's gonna be disgusting.
Eat it, man. Fucking eat it. Fucking eat it.
I've been wanting to do that as well. I've been wanting to like buy one of those like Tupperware boxes, and like just cooking a bunch of like food, like pasta with chicken and shit like that, and then just like boom, put that in a Tupperware box. I can keep it in the fridge for a couple days, and pasta doesn't like taste bad when it's cold, and it's easily reheated. So you know, I should do that, but I'm stupid and lazy, I guess. Fuck.
Oh yeah, we'll reheat this. Puts arm on table.
Puts bullet in your brain.
Removes arm.
Removes cock. Whoa, dude.
Places it in microwave.
Alright, here's the thing. Some people don't like... You like eating hot dogs, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I think hot dogs are fine. I'm not like a big fan of them, because like I can eat one hot dog and then immediately as I start eating the next one, I'll start thinking like, I wonder what's in this, and that just makes me sick. Like hot dogs are so gross because they're full of just like whatever. Like the butcher was like, I put nails in here,
I put a shoelace in, I put a Ethernet cable in, I put leather in, I put
a PS5 in.
I put a USB stick in, and I put
yeah, just a bunch of random shit that the butcher found, and it was just like, I'll put this in, I guess. And like,
I just got a new smartphone. I'll put my old one in this one.
I think hot dogs are like pretty gross after the first one.
I believe. Do we have any battery acid left? Yeah. Okay, I'll put it in this dog here.
But I want to ask you about, hot dogs, and a thing that people don't like is when they pop, when you've been heating them for so long on the grill or in the pot or something, and they like rip open.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Because I know of people that say like, that's disgusting. Ew, I don't want to eat them when they're popped. Is mine popped? Dude, can I get one that's not popped? And it's like, why? Why does that bother you? Does that bother you?
For certain types of dogs, yeah. For other types of dogs, no.
But why? But why?
Because for like the normal, like, you know, hot dogs, like, you know,
The classic.
the standard,
you
wiener.
know, the classic.
Yeah, the standard wiener. It just, you know, it's not good. It's not good biting into it.
Yeah.
Like the flavor's not good. Like, you know, it does something to its like structure, integrity. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But if it's like, you know, like, I don't know, something else, like, you know, Polish, like, you know, wieners, you know, it's like, it's fine, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's got a lot to it.
Okay. I haven't had Polish wieners. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was singing the theme song for like the one of the biggest like meat production like and slaughterhouse like companies in Iceland. They're called SS Pilsur, which is like, or just like SS, and they are this company that just like their name is Slaughterhouse Suðurlands, which just means the slaughterhouse of the south. Basically, that's all it is, and it's got such an unfortunate name because like SS, you know, people are probably like, wait a minute.
They're talking about Germany, like 1930.
Wait a minute. But I remember when we were in high school and we went to Germany with our class and we were flying over. And like one of our classmates said, like, why hasn't SS like changed their name? It's so fucked up that they would keep their name after World War. And like everyone was like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're like the SS, like the meat production company, the slaughterhouse. They were first. They like made their name before the fucking like the whatever they're called, the storms. What are they called?
I don't know.
The goddamn Nazi thing.
Stormtroopers, I don't know, whatever, I don't know.
What was it? The Schutzstaffel, that's what it was called. Schutzstaffel, like before that was even a thing. That like this Icelandic slaughterhouse had existed for way longer, and like this guy was like, why didn't they change their name? Why would they make their name be the same as that? It was so funny. I remember we were like on the plane, like laughing at this fucking poor silly sod who probably didn't pay much attention in history class.
Silly dingo.
The silly dingleberry.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's enough about hot dogs. Let's start talking about hot moms. Hey, have you seen that? No.
Do not.
Doing your mom? Oh. I almost had a heart attack. I think yesterday. I think I was like looking at YouTube recommendations, and bam, I saw new upload from this project has retired on YouTube like 2 days ago, and I was like, "What? They're back? Your favorite Martian? What?" But no, one of the guys from that band is just like, I guess, restoring videos that got like deleted or some shit. So like that's all that's going on. But I was like, well, they're back? Huh?
And you almost had a heart attack?
Yeah,
you almost died?
I almost died. That scared me, man.
Yeah, imagine if you did die and people were like, what happened? Like, what did he die? And they just see like the normal like standard YouTube page and they have no idea. They will never find out.
Nobody will know. Nobody will know what killed me.
Know. Your favorite Martian.
All right. Well, hey, what say we blow this fruit stand and ride off into the sunset? Well, there's no more sun, so let's just ride off. Just get out of here.
If I'm mistaken, you gotta go.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Where'd you get that bump from?